first off, at the top of the video, I would like to make an announcement. Oh, Yusong, hey, we've been watching you play Mahjong for a while now. What do you do when you're not playing Mahjong? Do you relax? Do you go to the club? No, dude, I'm reading about... Okay, so I've been so embarrassed about some of these losses that I'm like, this is unsustainable. I gotta get better at Mahjong for my sake and for your sake. So what I do in my spare time is I read Mahjong books and I take notes on Mahjong books. I'm watching lectures on YouTube. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Look, I think all in all, has my play been a general disaster? I don't think so. I don't think so. However, is there a lot left to be desired? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm slowly making my way through this book. It's Riichi Book 1. If you Google it, it's free. The guy who wrote it is a legend. It's free. Riichi Book 1. It's incredible. It's easy to read as well. This is not a paid promotion or anything, because also it's free. It's really, really good. I've been reading that in my spare time. I've been watching some legit lectures on YouTube, and now whenever my SO asks what I'm doing, I just say I'm tending to my studies, because I actually am. Oh, she came over one day, and open on my computer was this book, and it was about like the image was like block theory, and I was like embarrassed. I was like, this might as well be like illicit, like, you know, NSFW content. It wasn't. It's just about Mahjong, but it felt weird. All right, let's genuinely take a look at what's happening. And also, I'll say this: once I finish this book, once I've collected a lot of notes about what I think is the most important aspects to learn and how to improve in Mahjong, I will absolutely make a video on that, because I think it's essential. I think it's honestly essential. So let's take a look at this hand. One shape, maybe 2, 3 shapes, 4, and then this is 5. Okay, I mean, this isn't bad. Unfortunately, this 8, 8, 9, 9 is not a great situation. We're either hoping that one of them becomes a triplet, or one of them becomes a or that we can get a pure double sequence. It's not super likely. There's also a world where I mean, we might as well keep this east a little longer, right? It's not like we're doing anything with this 3 or this 2. Let's discard this 2 for now. We're hoping that, you know, if by some miracle we draw another east wind, then we can get a double Yaku in the seat wind and the round wind. Let's take a look at the girlfriend. She's the only one I got, but also the Dora. So the Dora is the 7 of characters. I'll tell you something right now. The likelihood that we get a pure double sequence is slim to none. I mean, there's a start. Eating my words kind of almost immediately. The player across from me opening up on the east wind. That makes sense. That makes sense. From what this call indicated, it was either going to be, you know, an all simples hand, or they had like a simple Yaku in their hand. Okay, sure. I've started releasing Mahjong videos daily, which is scary, don't get me wrong. It's very, very spooky. What else is spooky is this 5 discard. What else is spooky is this 6 discard. What am I exactly doing here? Maybe we get rid of 1, 8 and 1, 9. I'm not sure. But anyway, I've started to release videos daily, which means that there's gonna be a little bit of a backlog. So if you come over to the stream and I'm like playing way better and I'm being so handsome and everyone's gonna be like, oh, Yusong, you're amazing, which is what usually happens at my stream. Thank you very much. It's gonna take a few days for the YouTube to catch up, but I think that's a good thing, so that I can keep making videos and so I can consistently release videos on the daily. Call me Michael Barbaro. Okay. This is fine. It's getting a little bit spooky. The reason that I'm extra scared of discarding this 5 is because of the chance that they could have a 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. Now, what is this? It's not good. I'm honestly a little too scared to fight really hard for this hand. Like, I don't think we're gonna get another 7. I can't do that because it means we'll have to give up our 5 of characters, which I don't really want to do. There's not a lot of safe discards right now. There's not a lot of safe discards. I mean, a lot of people are discarding 7s and 8s of circles, so it makes me think that this 6 is safe to discard as far as things go. Also take a look around. Am I really folding right now? I think I am. I think I am legitimately folding. It's just, this hand is like too risky and way too slow. Unfortunately, we've just had a lot of like 8, 8, 9, 9s. I would honestly like, it would feel amazing, dare I say amazing, if we had more like 5, 6s, you know what I mean? Working around this 8, 9, 9 shape is very, very difficult, I've realized. Something that I've started to read about in the books is that like, some shapes are strong enough as is. Other shapes are gonna need a little bit of help. All right, a lot of pausing on this Northwind. The player to my left has discarded one early, so we know that it's safe for them. Maybe the scariest thing could be if someone's going for a half flush, and this is what they're looking for. It's not. They had a white dragon, but that's okay. That's okay. They were on a single tile weight, and you know what? The Northwind, that's pretty respectable. Maybe I should have been a little bit more careful there and not been like ooga booga. I see an honor tile that's been discarded. I'm gonna discard it myself as well. But to realize like, oh, it's been a really long time since I've discarded something like that. Let's be a little careful. All right, let's take a look at this hand. Northwind is nice. Would love to draw another one. This 6, 7, 7, 8 shape is actually pretty good. We can think of it as a 6, 7 and a 7, 8, and both of those are two-sided weights. So that's good news for us. Northwind being completed is really, really nice here. Discarding the white dragon. Kinda want to keep this 1 around just in case we can make use of the Dora. It's not guaranteed, but it would be nice. Okay, this is interesting. We still need a pair, don't get me wrong, because I would love to open my hand on this Northwind triplet, but we still need a pair. Now this 1 is going to be a little redundant. Okay, we can keep this 2, 4. You're looking at me and you're saying you sung the 7's a pair. I know, but like we'd have to tear up this whole other sequence to get to that point. None of these shapes are okay. There's a pair. There's a pair. Okay, so what's more scary? I think we get rid of this, and then we get rid of this. 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can also get rid of this 7. So this is a finished hand. Like this is like it or not. Here we go. This is what we're gonna aim to win with. Unfortunately, it's only a I mean, that's pretty good too. Maybe we keep this 6, 7, 7, 8 shape and abandon our humanity, aka the 7, 9 shape. I mean, that's not that bad either. 2, 3 is also pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have enough to keep this 2, 2, 3 for now. Pawn, let's open up our hand and let's do this. Okay, this hand is not great, but it can win. It can absolutely win. So we would love to see some of these 5s and 6s for ourselves. What else are we looking at? Has anyone doing something spooky? Well, the player to my left has gotten a huge blessing of garbage. I can't actually pawn this, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna need a pair. The player to my left has gotten a blessing of garbage. Maybe we'd be a little careful that, because they're not discarding any character tiles. Player across from me tore up a 5, 6, 7. I'm not sure what that's about, but they might have a really good hand. So let's get rid of some of our scarier stuff, like this 3 of circles, and keep this safer 9 of bamboo discard later. I'll tell you something else. Studying Mahjong, tending to my little studies, makes me a more confident Mahjong player. Granted, watch me get 4th place this video? Sure, absolutely. I'll see you in hell, brother. Oh, this is pretty spooky. Let's get rid of it earlier. It's definitely very spooky. They haven't discarded a single character tile. But tending to my studies also makes me feel more confident. Okay. This changes things. I don't think they're waiting on this. But they did pawn the Dora. Do I want to play like a coward? Dude, forgive me for I'm about to sin and play like a coward. I don't want to deal into this. I know the 9 is most likely safe. But like bamboo tiles now are just not safe. Like what if they're going for a full flush? I'm not sure. Okay. Suddenly a Riichi. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside you. Let's try to play safe. Unfortunately, if the player to my left is going for an all simples hand, like not much is safe. In retrospect, we probably should have discarded the white dragon. It's safe for both of these players. Or was it? Or it was, I had discarded it before, but it seemed pretty safe. We know this to be true. We hold these truths to be self-evident. This is the last Southwind. Is there anything else that we can discard earlier? Get it. Ah! Hey, man. I'm running out of time. Okay, we got to be a little bit careful for that. Zooming off of the 5 of characters. What are they looking at? Riichi Pinfu? Riichi Pinfu, pure double sequence. No Uradora, thank goodness. That's a pretty big hand. That's a pretty big hand, not gonna lie. It's put me, the 2nd place and the 3rd place player, all within like 1,000 points or something. So it's good. It's still a very competitive game. This hand is looking good, dude. This hand is looking fine. It's looking choice. So what do we have going on here? This is like 1 block. This is like 2. This is 3. This is 4, and this is 5. 4. I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing, right? Now we open our hand. I think we open our hand and we play aggressively. We need to play as fast as possible. And you're looking at me. You're thinking to yourself, Yusong, this is an all simples hand, and I agree with you. There's also a world where we go for a 3-4-5 mixed triple sequence, and that's pretty good too. That's pretty good too. Having 2 5 of characters is a little clunky. We got 3 pairs in our hand. It's not perfect by any means. 3 pairs is actually not as good as 2 pairs, right? With 2 pairs, we can pawn 1 and keep the other one as a pair for a finishing hand. But with 3 pairs, we still gotta like whittle our way down. Ah, this is too many pairs. It's actually too many pairs. We gotta get rid of something. I don't think we keep this 3. Do we discard this 5 because it's scarier to discard later? Sure, maybe let's discard the 5. There's also a world where we abandon our humanity by trying to discard this 3 or this 7 to try to make this 2 sequences instead of just 1, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Player across from me is opening up their hand. That's pretty scary. It's the seat wind and the prevalent wind. But this is looking pretty good. No way this is a 7 pairs hand, right? No way. Now we're just keeping this 5, 6, 7 alive. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be completed anytime soon. 9 is not going to be really helpful. This is a risky situation. This is a tricky situation. I am not sure that our discards are the most efficient. Like this 5 and this 7 raises some questions. I think we do pawn this though. Keep this 3, 5, 7 alive. I don't know. Maybe a 3, 3, 5 is stronger than a 3, 5, 7. It doesn't really matter because player across from me is going on a tear, 1 off of an 8 of characters. Now this is a 6,000 point hand. Should I have folded? What did we have? We had all simples, 2 red 5s, 2 Dora. That's 5 Han. That's a Mangon hand. That's an 8,000 point hand. It's arguable that we should have gone for it, right? That we should have just pushed for it. Okay. This is okay. This is going to be 1 block. This is 2, 3, 4. And so we have to hope that like one of these becomes something. Or, I mean, this is a 5, 6, 6, 8 shape. That's not that bad. That's not my name. All right. It's looking okay. Unfortunately, there's going to be some Mahjong maintenance tomorrow. So I'm going to be sitting here like the, that one meme of the guy sitting on the swing and like standing alone in his backyard, just waiting. That's okay. I guess I'll find like another hobby. I guess I'll like go outside or something. Sucks. This feels bad. This feels bad. Like, let me know in the comments what you'd have discarded here, because this is actually like too many pairs. I think this is too many pairs. It's 4 pairs, which I think is better than 3, but still, like, finishing a triplet is not easy. I know we could have pawned there, dude. I know we could have pawned. Are we watching the History Channel calling me Pawn Star? Yeah, sure. But, like, I don't know. It's just still way too slow. We gotta get some sequences finished. Unfortunately, these draws are just not doing it. We've had, like, a sprinkling of garbage on top of our hand this time. Just a light chance of light showers and a sprinkling of garbage. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There's a world where I don't discard the 5, dude. Okay, this is 1 shape. This is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. But this is 1 shape. This is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Okay, sure. I think we get rid of this one. And to be honest with you, I think we should have done it sooner. I'm not sure. Okay, this is also fine. I mean, it's not fine. I know that sometimes when we've lost, I've said jokingly, oh, this is tough. This is like the third act of Uncut Gems right now. It's tough to watch. It's tough to watch someone draw themselves into oblivion. Oh my god. Yep, just enjoy. Enjoy, everyone. Enjoy the folly of my, enjoy my folly. The fruits of my folly. Okay? Can't believe I'm spitting out Ernest Hemingway level line. Oh my. Yeah, dude, this is not correct. Tell me what you would have discarded, though. In that situation, should we have just gone, like, broken up the 1 and 3 sooner, trying to keep these red 5s in our hand? I don't know. This hand seems slow as hell, though. I'll tell you that much. Thank you for giving me a reason to fold. I honestly couldn't take the pressure anymore. Oh my god. Okay, the 2 is also likely to be safe, because the only way they could use that is like a 2, 3, 4. Should I have just been able to smell that I would have drawn 7 pairs this round? I'm so upset. Call me Miles Teller and Whiplash the way I'm upset right now. This is okay. Just don't deal in. Don't get tilted. You're not even in 4th place right now, Yusong. Count your blessing. We're not in 4th place. We can live to see another day. And playing defensively meant that we weren't even playing that defensively, but if we were to have played defensively, we would have been able to avoid dealing into that 6,000 point hand, which is very scary, right? Player across from me as the dealer still going on a tear. We got to be a little bit careful of them. They definitely have the momentum. In a game of luck, does that really matter? I don't know. You tell me. Did your AP statistics class in high school talked about the hot hand fallacy? I don't know. I don't know your experience. I can only guess. What is this? I mean, this is a great situation. We got a pair of the Dora. It's pretty good. 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, fine. Fine. Call me a guy in Pokemon's Twitter replies the way I'm going all simps. I'm going all simps. Oh! Okay, well, welcome to the video. You came here for the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. Welcome. I am like you in this situation in that I don't know how it's gonna go. I hope it goes well. I absolutely hope it goes well. But now we can only hope to actually finish this hand. Maybe we should have kept the 1. 4, 5, 6. What a beautiful draw. I could kiss you right now. Mahjong Soul, I could kiss you right now. Okay, unfortunately a 7 is already gone. And we need one of those 7s. Let's discard the 2. I don't know. We know that the white dragon is going to be safe no matter what later on. Do we open up our hand to pawn at all? No, because we have the 1 pair that we need. Sure. So the 4, 5, 5, 6, if we have the opportunity to chi there, I think this double-sided weight is better than this single-sided weight, especially with 2 of the 7 of bamboos being discarded. We definitely push with this hand. Of course, I'm going to play a little safe here to avoid dealing into Riichi Ipatsu. But I think we push. We have triple Dora and all simples. I think we got to go for it. 7 of bamboo coming out. 5, 6, 7 coming out. That's not that bad either. The only scary tile we've got to think about is this 6. Luckily, okay, I mean, that's why you don't discard the Dora. Maybe that's why you don't call Riichi. Oh, this is a pretty scary hand. Okay, all right, that's not bad. That's not bad. Player to my left currently taking a brief detour in the Shadow Realm. Player to my right back up to 23,000. Pretty close to where we are. Okay. Okay, what's the Dora? Dora is going to be the 9 of characters. Can't really make use of that right now, but looking at a pair of these white dragons got me feeling a certain type of way, okay? All right. This is fine. We're still in the East 4 round. We've had a lot of repeat rounds because the dealer, a cross lord, aka the player across from me, aka a cross lord. If you want to use the official Japanese to English translation. I'm just joking. I know Kami-cha is the player to my left. I don't know what the player to my right is. And so I call them a cross lord. She got a big across lord, so I call her big across lord. What am I looking at here? 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I mean, this is our pair, and so we shouldn't be super beholden to this 5. and we can kind of even whittle down this 1 and this 6. I mean, we can even pawn this white dragon, whittle this 1 and this 6 down, and then pawn the 9 of circles, and then get this down so that we have another pair, right? All right, I mean, 1, 2, 3, we can accept that. Sure, let's get rid of the 6 first. It's gonna be the more scary tile. Ooh, spooky scary. Anything scary on the table right now? Player to my left discarded a Dora. We could chi this because it's likely enough that a white dragon comes out because we have 2 of them, right? But it's not guaranteed, and so I would rather wait until we have a guaranteed way to win before opening up our hand. Okay. Unfortunately, our hand has a few too many pairs right now. I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, 3, 4. Dude, a double-sided weight is strong enough. It's absolutely strong enough. Call me beef the way I be strong enough. Okay, that's a beef stroganoff joke. The kids are gonna go crazy for that one. Kids are gonna eat that S up. What else do we discard here? I mean, this red dragon for sure, but let's get rid of this red dragon. I mean, both are kind of dangerous. I feel like someone was gonna pawn that. It's late enough into the game. 3, 4, 5. Okay, great. We discard the 5. This is gonna be our pair, and now we can cut the 1. If we had kept the pair, maybe we discard the 1 and then we can pawn the 5, but then completing this 3, 4 is gonna be tough because 3, 5 of bamboos are gonna be represented on the table. Okay. This is a little bit more scary, but it still feels pretty safe. We can pawn this, but unfortunately we don't have another pair. Now you're looking at me, you're like, Yusong, that's pretty grim. No, dude, because we have 2 two-sided weights, which is really, really good for us. Unfortunately, this 2 isn't that safe. I'll cut the red dragon for now. I don't know. Maybe this 2 is safe because it's kind of Suji to the 5. We know no one's waiting on a 3, 4 weight. And a lot of circle tiles are being discarded, so it doesn't look like anyone's going for some kind of flush. Okay, sure. Really hoping to complete one of these so that we can at least sit in Tenpai. Can chi that, but it's a little bit redundant. Southwind is actually pretty scary, right? Because none of them have been discarded yet. Of course, it's the East round, and I'm sitting in the South seat, so it's probably okay. But you never know. The player to my left could be waiting on some Southwinds. What's more scary here? I mean, they've discarded a 9, probably not on a 7, 8. Wait, discarded a 5? They're probably not on a 7, 8. Wait, it could be sitting on a triplet. Okay, that's fine. The player across from me was sitting on a 7, 8. Wait, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Could have maybe discarded the Southwind. Would have been slightly better in that situation. I was a little blinded by the open tiles that the player to my left had. This is not a bad hand. Okay, let's count our shapes. 1, 2. This is like 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. That's we have everything that we need. Of course, this 1, 3 shape and this 7, 9 shape are pretty weak as far as things go. That's gonna be a little bit more interesting. Okay, now we have a little bit more flavor in this hand. We can pawn the green dragon, and we're the dealer, so any hand is gonna be good for us. Okay, I think this is fine. Maybe we should have done things a little bit differently, but I'm thinking we pawn the green dragon, or we pawn the 1. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Maybe this is chasing good money after bad money, but like now we're 1 tile away from Tenpai, right? We can call a pawn on the green dragon, or we can chi a 1 or a 4, and then we just sit and wait for a green dragon. 6, 7 is actually not that bad either. Okay, so there's a ton of tiles that we can. Oh no, we need to keep this 6 as our pair, so we actually can't use this 7. It would have been better to discard it because it's definitely scarier than that 9. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Unfortunately, we got no Yaku here. Okay, discard the 7, then discard the 8. Again, we really need a green dragon to come out. Maybe I was a little bit premature. Not the first time in my life that that's happened. Maybe we're a little bit premature in pawning the 1 of circles. Keep the Westwind. Definitely safer for later. But I think this is still okay. I think this is still okay. The fact that we can maybe win or even accept a 1 of characters is good news for us, right? Because not a lot of people are going to want to keep a 1 of characters in their hand, especially later, especially with 3 2s being represented on the table, it's almost impossible to make a 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is scary. The west wind is still safe. It's actually the most safe tile even imaginable right now. The 1 was a little scary there. Green dragon, I'm getting a little impatient. I'm getting a little flustered. I'm getting a little scared. But now, with that 1 pickup, we can just win if someone discards the green dragon, which is great news for us. What are other people scared of? I mean, with my discards, people could think that I'm going for some kind of half flush with bamboo tiles. Doesn't matter. Just get lucky. There you go. Green dragon. How many mini points is this? It's 40 mini points. We have 20. We have 2 triplets, and we got a green dragon. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the mini points works, but you can tell I've actually been studying, right? You can tell I've actually been studying. I know what mini points are. Thank you very much. All right, this is 1 shape. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. I mean, that's kind of, I mean, yeah, but also our hand is kind of doo-doo, though. Okay, I mean, the 6 we can probably count on to make something around it. I'll tell you what. Most likely, we're going to discard this 9 and this 2 and this 1. The 9 is our pair now, so we don't have to do that. Okay, fair enough. We don't need 2 pairs, so we just need to finish this either with a 3 or a 2 of characters. What's the Dora? It's the 5 of circles. Would love to accept one of those. Would love to be a part of an inside joke one day. Dude, I know we got a floating 5 and a floating 6. Is that better than this 1, 2? I'm not sure. I feel like no, right? Because this is like close to finishing a sequence. There's no way I abandon this 1, 2 in favor of a single 5 tile, right? I mean, this 6 is going to be a little scary to discard later because it's right next to the Dora. Now with my Across Lord showing 3 things open, I think I play a little safe here. Okay, that wasn't necessarily the safest, but like I'm a little scared. They have a fast hand, but that fast hand could become a really valuable hand if they have a lot of the Dora tile, which is the 5 of circles, right? Okay, the 6 has been shown to be safe. Not bad, not bad. Do we want to get rid of it? The 3 is not that helpful for us either. I think this 7 should be safe. They discarded a 4, so we know they're not waiting on a 5, 6 wait. Okay, player across from me is straight up pushing. I love this straight up aggression. It gives us an escape route though. Okay, what else do we know to be safe? Okay, a lot of okay, that's amazing. The fact that the other player across Lord is pushing, that's amazing. We can still win here off of a 3 of characters, which is great. I'll tell you right now, don't get too attached, okay? Because if we draw dangerous tiles, we're still folding. We lucked into oh, that hurts. Is this safe? I mean, they discarded a 6. No, it's not safe. Don't get too attached. Don't get too attached. I know, dude, but I'd rather be a little safe here. I'd rather be a little safe. 9s, we can't finish. Okay, this is interesting. I mean, maybe we can just... Here's the hilarious part. We're 1 tile away from 7 pairs, which is also interesting. We know that the 8 is safe because it was discarded by the player to my right. Like, this is how you can tell. Like, the 2 was discarded by the player across. And, like, the way that they're angled is an indicator for who discarded it. So that's really good, right? Because if we hadn't noticed that, we might have dealt in. White dragon, there's only 1 of them left. I mean, this 8 is also very safe. I think we're gonna be able to get out of this round just fine. Staying in Tenpai, I'm not so sure. We need to draw a 3 or a 7 to hopefully get into Tenpai for 7 pairs. That'd be great. That'd be great. But honestly, our goal right now as the 3rd place player is to avoid dealing into 2nd place player. Okay, 4th place could deal into 1st place as well. They played super aggressively that whole time. I mean, kind of, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. We're sitting in 3rd place, but 2nd place is achievable. It's honestly within my grasp. Whoa! Incredible draws. Incredible draws right now. The club can't even handle me right now. Oh my god. And we have a red 5 that we can make use of. Incredible draws. Incredible. Okay, so this is really good news for us. We pawn the Southwind, and not only that, okay, punished, but that's okay. Because I mean, that's just bad luck. There's nothing misplaying about that. That's just simply bad luck. Okay, we got another pair. I don't know if it's good that we have all these pairs, but if we pawn the south window and then we can pawn another 4, that's not that bad. That's not my name, by the way. Okay. It's not terrible, but keep in mind, like, this hand is good, but completing this sequence, and even this 8-9 is tough, right? It's not two-sided weights. It's middle-sided weights. It's closed weights. Pawn to the East Dragon. Okay. If we want a chance to win, if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. I think we pawn this, but I think it's a little too early. Like, our hand is just not there yet. Our hand is just not there. I mean, okay. I mean, this is a bad situation, right? We got 4 pairs now. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. We do have 4 pairs now. It's a really weird situation. I'm not sure what to necessarily make of this. I'm honestly not sure. Because if the south wind comes out, it's unlikely. If the south wind comes out, or even if another triplet comes out, we can just start calling, because there's a chance that we end up with all triplets as well, right? It's a small chance, but it's a chance. Like, even if the south wind, we never completed this, we can still win if our hand is all triplets, right? But all triplets is such a bait, dude. It's like, it never happens. It's really hard, because there's only 4 of each tile. So triplets are by nature really difficult to complete. Could she this? Not sure. Okay, why she when you can just draw a good tile instead? So what happens here? I think we start pawning probably. Again, really hoping for a south wind to come out. And then we should probably get rid of this 6 and this 8. Probably starting with the 8 so we can keep a 4, 5, 6 alive. Yeah. There's also a world where we break up the 4s, but I don't think that that's really good. Like 4, 6, 8 is fine, but it's not that strong. Okay, the player to my right called Riichi. We have 2 Dora. Player across from me straight up Honey Badger don't care. They discarded a tile that's adjacent to the tile that they called Riichi on. That's nuts. That's nuts, dude. Do we fold here? We got 2 Dora. Oh man, we could have even pawned there to play really, really aggressively. But what did I say last time? As 3rd place, I don't want to deal into 2nd place. And guess what? Because we didn't deal in and because they're pouring money into these Riichi sticks, let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I want to take a ride on your Riichi stick. Because they're pouring so much money into calling Riichi, we're now in 2nd place. Granted, we don't have an opportunity to win like they do. But that's okay. It's absolutely okay. They've discarded a lot of 9s, and they discarded a 3, which means 6 is probably safe. Because they're not... The 3 means that they're not sitting on a 4, 5. The 9 means that they're not sitting on a 7, 8. Anything... Let's just fold with the 4. Let's just fold with the 4. Why tempt fate, right? Why tempt fate? I don't think we're going to get into Tenpai on these like last few discards anyway. If we have to discard the 6. Sure, there's nothing we can do. Let's discard the 8 before we do that, though. You know what? Okay. Sure. Okay. I mean, welcome to the video. This might be the thumbnail. Although I feel awkward about it now. Player across from me, maybe they're making the same read as I did. Like 6 is Suji to this 3 and this 9. So it's safe. It's not guaranteed, though. Most likely, they're sitting in Tenpai. How good do I feel about folding in this situation? Well, seeing this triplet of the Southwind doesn't make me feel good, but oh my god, they were waiting on the Southwind. Very scary indeed. The player across from me was waiting on 6-9. Sure, we have to do a little payout, but that's okay. That's okay. 2nd place still easily within grasp. Let me put the moneymaker back on the screen. What's the door? It's the 5 of circles. That's pretty dangerous. Anyone could have a really good hand because the 5 is so easily incorporated, right? Let's take a look at this hand. 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5. Okay, it's not terrible. It's not good either, but it's not terrible. 1, 3, 5. Actually kind of sick with it though. Actually kind of sick. Now we discard this 2, and this is a great situation because we either make this our pair or this our pair, depending on what gets finished first. Could she that? Would love to open our hand. Would love to be a part of an inside joke. Okay, now we don't want to keep too many pairs around. I don't know if that's true. Like, in my Mahjong book, when I've tended to my studies, they say that, like, 2 pairs is good, but 3 pairs is bad. But like, if you're gonna open your hand, 3 pairs is okay. Now we have, okay, 3, 4, 5. This is fine. If we draw a 2 of bamboo, we can sit in Pinfu, right? We can even call Riichi, which we haven't done this entire game. Oh, baby, you're feeling it, right? This is a better way to play Mahjong. This is a better way to play Mahjong. Because I'm not like chasing ridiculous things or feeling pressured. I'm like waiting for my moment. Call me Aaron Burr, sir, in Hamilton. Okay, pawn to the 2 of characters. Maybe they're going for something all simples. Let's get rid of this red dragon. I know, like, we could keep it for a safe tile later, but I don't want someone to build up 2 red dragons. Like, I know that's really unlikely, but let's just get rid of it now. Okay. 2 of bamboo has been discarded. I would love one of those. That's a pair, but I don't think we need it. If we do that, and we discard this, we can accept a 2-5 or a 6. What can we accept right now? A 4-7? Okay, this isn't... I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. But this feels good. Dude, I was also reading in my Mahjong book, this might be a perfect one-away hand. Because it has 2 pairs and 2 runs. Okay. Did I just throw away my perfect hand? I don't know. I don't know. But now we can accept 5 or 8 or 2. 2, 5, 8. Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown away my perfect hand. Because I can't do this, dude. I need to keep something for my pair. Okay. I mean, regression before progression. Regression before progression. It was nice to at least fantasize for a moment that I got better at Riichi Mahjong, though. Are we in Furiton at all? 2, 5, 8? No, 2, 5, 8 of characters we haven't discarded. Okay, people are opening up their hand. That's fine. Now, because we're later in the game, we don't call Riichi. We sit in Pinfu and just hope to win. I got 1 Dora, 1 red 5. That's good enough. And Pinfu. That's good enough for me. Why do I feel suspicious about discarding this 3? Well, it's close to the Dora. It's, you know, someone could be sitting on a 3, 4, 5. But I want to get into Tenpai. Sure. Probably didn't need to do that. I mean, it's tough. A lot of 8s and 9s have been discarded, and a lot of 7s and 6s. Cheat, not the end of the world. We're waiting on a 4 or 7 of circles. Sorry, friend. Whoa! The double Ron. Okay, so I don't think we're going to The player to my left definitely just got sent so deep into the Shadow Realm that they can never recover. We got 3rd place there. If the player to my right wasn't also waiting for that, we would have overtaken them and gotten to 2nd place. -5, that's fine. I thought we played pretty damn well this game. Let's take a look. I want to like... I want to try to explain a concept to you. The perfect one-away hand. What does that necessarily mean? Okay. It's like a really good end game situation, and that you can strive to like build your hand towards this. I don't understand it fully yet, but we actually saw an example of this in the game. So South 1, South 2. Was it this round? Yeah, South 2. Okay. So let's go late into the game when I could start winning. Okay, so it was before this. Yeah, I made a mistake here, right? Okay, this is a great situation. This is a perfect one-away hand. I discarded the 3 here, right? I should have discarded the 3. So imagine that I discarded the 3. Okay. This is hard to explain. I'm gonna try to explain it for myself too. You don't have to stick around for the Mahjong lesson. I appreciate it. Like and comment on the way out. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, if I had discarded the 3, for example, right? This would be our hand. Why is this good and why is this a perfect one-away hand? Well, it's because we have 1 pair. It'll be this. 1 run, which will be this, and 1 omega chunk, which will be a 6, 6, 7. Now, do they call it an omega chunk? in the, do they call it an omega chunk in the book? No, dude. Of course the authors got class. They're not going to call it an omega chunk. What do they call it? Okay, say we discarded this, right? They call this hand a 2-pair and 2-run hand. That's what makes it a perfect one-away hand. And in a second, I'll explain why that's good or why it's perfect, right? So they define it as a 2-pair, 2-run hand. Now, what are the pairs here? If I discarded this, it'd be the 4, it'd be the 6. And what are the 2 runs? It would be this 6, 7, and it would be this 5, 6. But you're thinking like, that doesn't really count, right? Like this 6, 6, 7, I don't really want to think about it as a pair and a run. That's a little awkward. So what do you call it? You call it an omega chunk, okay? And what an omega chunk is like a pair with something right next to it. So why is this a perfect one-away hand? Well, it's because we can accept so many tiles and get into tenpai. Not only that, we can guarantee a 2-sided weight. We can guarantee a 2-sided weight in the end. What do I mean by this? Imagine that next round we draw a 5 of characters. Great, right? If we drew a 5 of characters, we discard the 6 of characters. And then we wait on the 4, 7. That's 2-sided, right? Okay, imagine that we drew a, even in this situation, next round we drew a 6 of characters. Great, we discard a 7 of characters and we wait for the 4 and the 7. Okay, let's move across. What happens if we draw a 4 of circles? Great. We discard this. We discard the 7, or excuse me, we discard the 6 and we wait on the 5 or the 7. Wait, hang on. If we drew a 4 of circles next round, we discard the 6, and now we have a 6, 7, so we wait on the 5 or the 8, right? Great. If we drew a 7 of circles, same principle. We discard one of our 6s, we have a 6, 7, and then we wait on the 5 or the 8. Now you're looking at this pair of 4 bamboo. What's this got to do with it? 4 bamboo, if we drew one of those, great. We discard the 7 of characters, we have the 6 as our pair, and then we wait on the 4 or 7 of circles. So as you can see, this is really powerful. The reason that they call it a perfect one-away hand is because we can accept so many tiles, and no matter what, we can guarantee a 2-sided weight. Sure, some of those are pinfu and some of those are not, but at least you can call Riichi and have 2 outs. Or if you just want to sit in tenpai and not call Riichi, at least you have 2 tiles that you could draw that could win, right? That's why it's so powerful, and that's why I shouldn't have discarded this 7, dude. That's why I shouldn't have discarded this 7. Oh, is it the same thing? No, this is not a perfect one-away hand. Why? It's because we have 2 runs, 2 sequences, and an omega chunk, which you'll recall is not correct. You need 1 pair, 1 sequence, and 1 omega chunk. 1 pair, 4 of bamboo, 1 sequence, 5 6s of circles, 1 omega chunk, 6 6 7 of characters. Again, I can't recommend it enough. If you want to Google Riichi Book 1, I'm compiling my findings. I'm going to turn it all into a video. Leave me a comment. What topics do you want to see covered? Do you want to see Suji explained? Do you want to see when to call Riichi or when not to? Trust me, when I get to those chapters, I'll be taking notes. My name's Yusong. This has been Mahjong Soul. Make sure if you enjoyed the video to leave a like and a comment. Not only does it help out for the algorithm, it helps out me because I really like reading them, and I can't tell you how motivating it is to get comments. Seriously, it feels incredible. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 p.m. PST. I hope to see you there. Link is in the description. And you can also join the Discord if you want to talk to some other people about Mahjong. It's an incredibly friendly group of people, and I hope to see you there. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Make sure to drink a lot of water and get some rest. Take some time for yourself if you need to, okay? I'll see you next time. Peace.